Hi Scorpio, it is your turn for the August Zodiac blessings. As I mentioned in the intro video, there seems to be a theme this month toward the letting go, and I believe that's because I'm doing these readings within 3 days of the full moon, and the full moon is typically an energy of releasing. I'm pulling a card from 3 decks with an additional clarifying card. The decks are the Sacred Rebels deck from Elena Fairchild, the Ethereal Visions deck from Matt Hughes, and the Chakra Wisdom deck from Tori Hartman. These are just decks that I've used for years. I'm not promoting them. I just trust them and know them pretty well. Okay, so I'm going to go through what I pulled for you, and then I will give my interpretation for the month. From the Sacred Rebels, your card that came out was the Every Journey starts with a single step. Good, and that is being clarified by she feels, she knows. Sorry for the reflection. From Ethereal Visions, we have the 9 of Cups. Looking pretty confident, clarified by the 9 Pentacles, which I find very interesting. And then from the Chakra deck, I have Mysticism being clarified by Dissipating, which came in reverse. I'm going to put it upright, but I just want to acknowledge that. Okay, so we have an overall message of kind of personal empowerment coming up for you this month, especially with this wish fulfillment and self-fulfillment from the tarot. So this is all of your wishes coming true as far as it goes, on your own. And then this is, as successful as you can be as far as it goes on your own. So you're, in yourself kind of reaching this really, really good place, and to own that you've really, really you found yourself, and that's awesome. And if you haven't really found yourself, to start envisioning what that is. I am completely fulfilled in all areas of my life right now, and as far as you can be without collaboration with others, if that makes sense. So outside of relationship, in every other area, really, really feeling fulfilled. You're financially fulfilled. You are, you're abundant. Your living situation is good. All these things. So I think that's the overall theme that I'm seeing here. And then there's a call to, start a new journey. To start to maybe acknowledge if there's a new story that you want to start writing for yourself. Considering you've done so much work already, I feel like you've reached this point where you're like, okay, yeah, I'm ready for the next thing. And whatever this next story is, you already know what it is. There's something deep down that you're just kind of not actually letting yourself want. You're not even allowing yourself to acknowledge that you truly desire, and the call is to let yourself want it. And to not get so sometimes we don't let ourselves want it because we just don't see how we will get there, and just knowing that the first step is just acknowledging, this is what I want. And what's really cool is you already know that you can have what you want once you decide that you want it. You've lived that reality. You know you can manifest things that you want. You're a Scorpio. You're pretty powerful when it comes to manifestation, both negative and positive. So the first step is just sitting with your feelings, to really kind of go there with yourself, admitting what you want, and then knowing that's the first step. And from there, you can keep taking more and more steps on this journey. You have some intuitive wisdom that you need to trust right now. To, maybe using some moon magic, maybe, setting intentions at the new and full moon. All of that can be really, really helpful, but also just if you get like little insights, trusting them and starting to take action from there. But the thing that's going to hold you back on this the most is just telling yourself an old story, and what you want to do is just release any old stories that make you believe that what you want can't happen. So there's probably examples that you have where you thought maybe you were working towards this thing that you actually want, and it didn't work out, so now you don't even let yourself want that thing. That needs to go away. That has to dissipate, because you know better. You know better. And you've reached the pinnacle of what you're going to do on your own. It's time to kind of not on your own, but you need, on this particular journey that you're on, you're ready to start the next one. So, very, very simple stuff here. You are killing it, and it needs to be acknowledged. You gotta let go of the old stories. You have to trust your intuitive hits. You need to know that just by acknowledging things, you are taking the steps, and to just keep taking the steps and see where it goes. Okay? I hope this was helpful. It was definitely more of a channeled reading, but it's the coolest one so far. So I'm into it, Scorpio. I'd love to hear about whatever's going on in your journey right now. Take care and have a lovely month, and see you in September.